Falcon and the Winter Soldier just ended, and I could go on here. I could make you a explained video on the ending and what it means for the future, but you've probably already seen them. You've seen there's probably thousands of them, and oh my goodness, it's a crowded market, isn't it? But let's discuss Captain America 4, which is supposed to be in the works by Malcolm Spellman and Dallin Mousson. I hope I don't butcher that name, and if I did, excuse me. But according to latest rumor is that they are developing a script for the Captain America 4 movie. We've heard in the past already that Marvel was in the works with a Captain America movie after, of course, Steve Rogers. And now I think the latest episode is even more confirmation that that's coming. And I'm excited for this because there is a bunch of possibilities that can come. So earlier in the day, a lot of people were speculating if season 2 of now not being called Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but being called Captain America and the Winter Soldier would be coming pretty soon after the finale. I think it's safe to say there is no season 2, but there is a movie in the works. I think that we're going to see everybody we saw here, and it's going to become a sort of a trilogy thing. And I mean, we know Sharon is the power broker, which of course is a very good way for her character arc as well. It makes a lot of sense. So I was very excited to see that happen, and Marvel really take a chance doing something like this. We know Zemo's still out there, of course. Whether he's in his cell or not, he's still a force to be reckoned with, I think. We do know that he won't stop until there's no more super soldiers. And of course, there's still super soldiers. John Walker has become U.S. agent, as we see by the end of it. So that's something interesting right there. I do believe that Madam Hydra or Val is going to be another force that's going to come about. I think we see more or learn a little bit more about what's going on with all of this in Black Widow. And I think that we see a connection into the new Captain America films. I think that if they take the Captain America films in the direction of Captain America the Winter Soldier, I think that that is definitely a great vibe for Captain America, because I always liked this sort of secret ops soldierish type feel to it. I don't get me wrong, I do like the Red Skull. I do like MODOK. I like all of those like super beings, I would say you could say, but I do enjoy the espionage feel of Captain America in the comics as well. So I would definitely be pumped to see something like that happen pretty soon in this new trilogy, if they do a trilogy. I think the new suit as well for Captain America is great. I think it's very much so Tony Starkish combined with Captain America, and then the vibranium, of course, is another big deal. I'm excited to see the new Falcon as well, and I'm excited to see the Winter Soldier return with him in these new adventures. I think that we are definitely going to get something incredible here, and I am pumped to see how all of this plays out. Of course, I think that end credit scene is going to be sort of like a continuation into the movies, so I think Sharon will be sort of a main antagonist in some sort of way along with Val. And I think that that will be the overall arc for this new trilogy once they get into it. So I'm excited for it. I'm pumped. I cannot wait. What are your thoughts on the new Captain America? What do you think of Sam Wilson as Captain America? Very much so excited once I saw him in the suit, and especially the speech he gave at the end, very touching as well. Hopefully we see a little bit more of the Isaiah story as well in the new Captain America films. There is no word yet on when this is being developed or not. There is no confirmation, that's the thing. So I think if we're going timeline wise, we probably won't see something maybe till after 2024, somewhere around that timeline. But I think that they could also be introducing Thunderbolts in these new movies as well. As we know, U.S. Agent is part of that, and I think we could see Val sort of be the head of it all. We don't have a Red Hulk yet, but I think we're going to be getting some more interesting players that can be added to this list, and sort of see a Suicide Squad spin-off, because I'm pretty sure Marvel wants their like hands on something like that as well. The success of the first Suicide Squad was insane. I mean, it did amazing numbers at the box office. The hype was there. I don't know about how people feel about it nowadays, but the new Suicide Squad movie that's coming out is definitely going to be something to watch. So I'm pretty pumped to see how that movie does as well. And I think Marvel really wants to get their hands on a like anti-hero type vibe movie, because I think people are wanting something different. And I really did enjoy what they did with their TV shows this year, where both were very different like feelings, and you could watch one and the other and you wouldn't even know if they were connected or not unless they told you they were. There was this disconnect that's always good to have where it feels like very genre-ish, and I think that's what's saving the superhero genre in itself. I remember a while ago when people were like, superheroes are done. But I think that they evolved in a way where every story feels so much different and you can watch it as a one-off. And I think that's what Warner Brothers is trying to do as well. So I'm excited to see how this all plays out. I do want to see at a point Sam Wilson as Captain America with all of the Avengers that are going to be in the next Avengers film. I think that would just be such an iconic scene to see. So, Captain America 4, are we here for it or not? Who do you think could be the villain? I think it could either be Val or it could be Sharon. And I think something we'll definitely see as well. Could we get a Red Skull again? I don't know. That'd be interesting. Hugo Weaving, somebody get him on the call. I don't know if he's coming back to Matrix, actually. So we'll see what happens with that. But let me know your thoughts on this as well. I will be having some more videos this weekend. I will be doing a video on The Conjuring. I had one recorded, but the audio was all wonky, so I'm going to have to redo it all over again. But I do have 2 Conjuring videos coming out, hopefully by Saturday I have one, and Monday I'll have the other, and a ton of other videos as well on a lot of other stuff that we got to talk about, because I think we're approaching a time when Hollywood and all the studios are starting to ramp up a lot of things they want to release, and I'm here to talk about it all with you. I will be also doing more of these Q&A stuff. Maybe I'm trying to figure out how to do it, whether do a live or something like that and just discuss things on TV and all of that. Check out my Mortal Kombat video if you haven't already as well. I will be doing a sequel video, what I want to see, like a wish list of sorts in the next sequel, what they're gonna do, or if they do it into a series, which is something I talked about in that Mortal Kombat Any Explained. I think it's gonna just depend on how this movie does over the weekend, whether it does better on HBO or it does better in theaters. That's gonna give them the whole, like, okay, should we do another movie next time and release it just in theaters, or did people watch it more on HBO and we could just make a little series and release it on there? So I think that's going to be something that the studio is looking at this weekend. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. Make sure they know that you want a Mortal Kombat sequel or series by checking it out. It's pretty good. It's pretty entertaining, so definitely do that. Anyways, as always, that's going to do it for me. Make sure if you haven't already subscribed, you subscribe. We're getting close to 20,000 subscribers. I know I took like a month break, but let's get back to that. I would be so excited we get to that before May. Definitely going to try and do that. But as always, make sure you turn on the bell for notifications. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe, stay positive. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe, like, comment, share. Make sure you check out the video on the left. I'll see you next time. Stay positive.